Alright, good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing today? Sorry I'm late. I had a lot of stuff that I had to do this morning. And Mondays are always super hectic for me, especially when it's a day that I have to feed my snake son. He's been doing this thing where he doesn't want to eat. And today he's just like, he didn't want it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave it here. And if you don't eat it by the time I'm done streaming, then I guess you're not gonna eat. So yeah, Monty's being a bit of a wacko right now. But yeah. How's everyone doing? My mom gave me these salt and vinegar chips and they are yummy. Okay, that's the last one I'm eating. Alright, we're starting Ace 3, Trials and Tribulations. Let's get right into it. I don't know, how are you? I'm doing alright. Huff, huff. Huffin' puffin'. Ah! How did I get into this mess? Why? Why did I do that? That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. You just punched him out. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Did I at least pet him? Yeah, I always pet him. 5 years earlier. Mia Fey, second trial. Wait, are we playing as Mia? What's happening here? Yeah, he kept roaming around his tank, so I opened it up to try to like get him to eat, and he just came right out, and I was like, buddy, this is not what we're supposed to be doing right now. I think he just missed me. I was gone for like a whole week. Oh my god, did you pull this off? Did Alec pull it off? I'm gonna be so mad. There's a piece of sticker that was peeling off that I like to fiddle with while streaming. Now it's gone. Feckin' hell, Alec. Ooh, it's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Ahem. Oh, Mr. Grosper, good morning. Ah, Mia, please calm yourself down. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know. What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grosper. Look at me, I'm relaxed. Let go of my lapels. What? You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer. I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today. Ah, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grossberg, am at your service. Actually, this is my second time in court. Still, you surprised me, what with your earnest request last night. Let me handle this case, you suddenly said, and quite forcefully, too. I just found out yesterday about the case, I mean. What? And you've already learned all the relevant facts? Well, about that, you see, I mean, of course I have, I think. Oh dear. In any case, don't let our clients see you're so nervous. You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client. He's got the Rona. Cough, sniffle. Good morning there, everybody. As long as I got my soup, I'll leave my soup on the floor. But I'll show you a good soup. Ooh, so thick. Stop. Wouldn't be a star stream if you weren't doing the soup one. It's so good. Kiwi! Kiwi, 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 kiwi. She's ignoring me. Good morning. Trying to keep smiling, Mia. I just want to say, I'll give it all I've got. Yup, it'll be fine. No prob. Cough. Achoo! 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 Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something? Mr. Rye? Actually, it's Wright. Like the Flying Brothers. People screw it up all the time. And yes, I have a cold. That's what this mask is for. My doc says this way I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says. Right, Mr. Wright. You have nothing to fear in court today. If you are truly innocent, I promise I will save you. Please let go of my shirt. Cough. Fatal electric shock. Okay, he got was about to say why we call for a fruit. No, that's my cat's name. He got struck by lightning, obviously. That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never step foot in another courtroom. It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. But this time I'm going to win. For my client and for myself. Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh my god, it's a younger Payne! The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it? Oh my god, I love that. That's Sprite? That looks really good. Yes, Your Honor, is there a problem? I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be leading the defense. Yes, well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency. Emergency? But isn't that him standing right there next to you? Yes, well, you're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this? Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Of course, Your Honor. I think. Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Well, I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Don't worry, little girl. We'll all be over soon. Hi there. Be there in a minute. I'm not the best at the moment. Alright, take your time, Owl. No problems. What was that all about? Was he trying to trash talk me? Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow. Hey, Happy New Year, Dalmaphistas! How you doing? Alright, I wonder what Doug Swallows. He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology. I can say words. It sounds like he was a very bright young man. Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime. What a name. I know, right? Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body and the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway. They then called the police. That certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Very well. I will go along with this. The court accepts this photo into the record as evidence. By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo. Hee hee hee. Your reputation for sagacity is well earned, Your Honor. I don't know how to say words. Truth is that the victim died a rather unusual death. Unusual death? What do you mean, Mr. Payne? Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question. Huh? A simple question. I thought it might loosen you up a bit. I am a genteel man, if you will. A what? Stand up to him, Mia. Show him what you're made of. Ah, perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? The cause. Go on. Please say you know that at least. I'm so sorry I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file. I know what it is. My hemorrhoids are beginning to act up. Now see here. The details of the case are filed under the court record, but you knew that already, didn't you? Ah, the court record. I think I can see that by pressing the R1 button. Yes, he died to a fatal electric shock. All of the weapons we need can be found in the court record. Take a good hard look at the data there and think carefully before you answer, my dear. Oh, nice. Wait, who is this? Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh, that was Phoenix's girlfriend. Dated the victim, Doug Swallow, up until 8 months ago. Yo, she's pretty. Yes, sir. I'll do just that. I've got to stay calm. I can't let that prosecutor get the better of me. Court record. Okay, let's take a look. I just pressed the R1 button. Now then, would the attorney for the defense please answer the question, what was the cause of death? It was electrocution. Hypothermia. According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution. Electrocution? But how could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some type of new super powerful stun gun, perhaps? The answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there is one more vital issue. What's that? Why, motive, of course. Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant. Blah, 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 blah. Bad blood? What do you mean? Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this. I really don't like this guy's smug attitude. That's Winston Payne for you. He's one smooth operator, if you catch my drift. They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know. Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of bad blood between the victim and the defendant? And this time, I would like to see some supporting evidence. Hi, Owl. Evidence. No need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all our weapons can be found in the court record. Find the evidence you need and then shove it into old Greybeard's face. Yes, sir, into old Greybeard's face. Mr. Grossberg, try to set a better example for the young lady. Why he slap his hair like that? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are as well. You can toggle between profiles and evidence. The R1 buttons. Be sure to go over it all. I did that already. Hey, Boo Boo. Oh, the capture card? Oh, okay. I just realized my headset wasn't plugged in. Oh. Now then, let's see what you got. What was the cause of bad blood between Phoenix Wright and the victim? It was... Ooh. Whoa! You have a voice now! The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman here. Dahlia Hawthorne, was it? Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly, it's just some part to play in this story. He's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants. Very well, Mr. Payne. Please call your first witness. Oh, you're doing this trial. Oh, you're doing this trial. This is the game I remember the most in. Oh, nice. If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright. What, the defendant himself? Well, Miss Faye? It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection. Very well. I will go along with this. The court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Oh, yes, my name is Phoenix Wright. How old are you right now? 21. Aww. My job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect. No, he means what you did before you were arrested. Oh, achoo, achoo, achoo! I was a university student. Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected in the death of your fellow student, Doug But I didn't do it! I'm innocent, I tell you! I'm telling you I was... Achoo, achoo! What did you think of Game 2's ending? It was pretty good. I actually liked it. I don't think I liked it as much as Game 1's ending, but I liked it. Mank, what do you want? And after dishes, and I stayed up way too late playing Stardew. Lol. Good job. Would the defendant please refrain from passing on his cold to the rest of us? Seems the witness has something he wants to say. Well then, Mr. Wright, please tell us about your relation to the victim. Right away, Your Honor! This game ending is the saddest in the series. Oh no. I admit I was there, but I'm not the killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. I see. So you hardly knew the victim. Right, like I said, I'm not a killer. Phew, it looks like the judge understands. You're being naive, you know. Too naive. Huh? It seems that you've forgotten one small thing, young lady. And that would be, this witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination. Cross-examination. He's right, and it's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. Purpose is to determine if a witness's testimony contains any contradictions. Oh my god, Phoenix, you passed me your fucking cold. Contradictions. If a witness is lying, their statements will conflict with the court record. But Mr. Wright is my client. Even if he is your client in court...
Bless you.
Thank you. I don't know why my alert box is really quiet. Okay, I can't turn it up. That's interesting. Everything's quiet on my end. It's so weird. Star, what video editor are you using? Filmora 10. That's what I'm using. Ugh. I have a couple announcements to make while we've got people here. So I have a dentist appointment on Wednesday, and I have a COVID shot on Friday. So, oh fuck. Hold on a minute. And I have a counseling appointment sometime in the new year as well. I'm gonna go check that. That's also on Wednesday. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Dentist appointment is at 9:30. Okay. So there will be no stream on Wednesday, and there probably won't be a stream on Friday either. So, we'll probably do Ace again on Thursday, and I wanted to do a fake ghost stream tomorrow. So that's probably gonna be our schedule for the week. Because I got shit to do all week and it sucks. So that's probably what we're gonna be doing all week. But Aiden should be streaming. Aiden? Okay. That's whatever. Even if he's your client in court, all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see. What does he mean by that? Is he saying that testimony just now, that there was a lie, a contradiction? Now then, your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Faye. Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? When you say there, you mean the place where the victim was murdered? Yeah, sort of. Place where something happened anyway. Something? You can't hide what happened. We have photographic evidence. Achoo! 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 Anyway, Mr. Wright, what were you doing at the scene of the crime? I thought you said you didn't know the victim, Mr. Swallow. It was just a coincidence. We bumped into each other by accident. A coincidence, huh? You say you found the body, so who called the police? Huh? Unfortunately, it was some other students that notified the police. Other students? That's correct. They were witnesses. Witnesses who saw the defendant standing there next to the body in shock. Who have you met so far in this game? I'm only on the first chapter. Like, I don't know. I've met Mia. I've met Pain. I've met baby Phoenix Wright. It's awesome. Is that true, Mr. Wright? Could you stop sneezing every time you're in a bind? Well, it's true that I was pretty shocked when I found the body, but I... So you didn't know his face or even his name, right? Right. Well, no. That is, I mean, so which is it? Do you know him or not? Now see here, you can't avoid answering the question by sneezing all day. Well, I guess I did know his name. News to me. Why didn't he tell me that before? Yeah, I literally just started a half an hour ago, Owl. I heard he used to date Dolly. Who is this Dolly person? Ah, yes, that would be the defendant's lover, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh, I see. Ah, young love. So bittersweet. But that's all I knew about him. No, it's okay, Owl. I'm just saying, I just started it. So I wouldn't know anything anyways. Mr. A, you stated the following in your testimony.
Hard to imagine this loser got laid. Gives all of chat hope.
Oh my god. You stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with, so how did you know he was a British wannabe? That's right. I mean, why would I even... But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? That's a nice pose. Have you heard of the Harlem Shake? Yes, I made a couple of those videos when I was younger, but they never made it to the internet, thank God. Well, Mr. Wright? Ah, no, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer, I swear. Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe? Yes, well... I have hemorrhoids. Hard to imagine before becoming a lawyer, he got laid. Did you see it at the crime scene? The Union Jacket, I mean? Yes, that's right. I saw it at the crime scene. That's why I figured he must love British stuff, see? It's true, cross my heart. I swear I didn't do it. He's acting fishier than the salmon I ate last night. Alright, that's good. May I ask you something, Miss Faye? Yes, Your Honor. What is it now? Who is this person anyway? This Union Jack fellow? Union Jack is the name of the United Kingdom's flag. Oh. Oh, I see. So you mean like the stars and stripes, right? As usual, Your Honor, your insight astounds me. Actually, Megan, I can't sit anywhere. I have hemorrhoids. Hey, something just occurred to me. Isn't there something strange about this bit just now? Mia, there's a contradiction here. Mr. Grossberg, quickly now, show that boy you mean business with. Evidence, I mean. Okay, Mia, check the court record carefully. Well, my dear, do you think you can manage on your own from this point? I can handle myself. 1 year ago. I was in a courtroom just like this. I can do it. I can handle this myself. You mustn't try to bite off more than you can chew, Mia. I'll be fine. I know what I have to do. Remember, you can always press him to get more information. Oh, and one more thing. When you're going to state a contradiction, make sure you present some definitive proof. Okay, Mia, one more time from the very beginning of his testimony. What does hemorrhoids have to do with the Harlem Shake anyways? I'm guessing I present the crime photo. Right? Is that bad? I don't know actually. Aiden, are you streaming today? Okay, sorry for asking. Owie. Owie. Sorry, I slammed my door on my finger yesterday. Or not yesterday, the day before. Are you certain you saw the Union Jack? Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back. Miss Faze, there's some point to this line of questioning. Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. Where's the Union Jack? As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back. Hey, wait a minute. He's wearing a leather jacket. The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing. I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body, but if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You have no idea. You'd have no idea at all what he was wearing underneath the jacket. The slamming. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me. Please forgive me. Wow. Mia, you've made our client cry.
Forgive me, please, Mommy.
No, stop that, Fig. Mama? Okay. I've got like a little blood blister on my pinky. Mia, you've made our client cry. Let him... That P on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyways. Then what does it stand for? Can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong. He. That was an impressive bit of cross-examination. Poopy? I thought it was pussy. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me. It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime. Uh-oh. Did I go too far? By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have rather bad cold.
Stop being horny on Main Star.
Absolutely not. You seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it? Yeah, I took some, but was the medicine that you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X? Yeah, that's right. It kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How'd you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X? Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now? Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere. He lost it? Does this even have anything to do with the case? Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now? Your Honor, I'd like you to take a look at another photo from the crime scene. What is this? In the victim's hand, it's Cold Killer X! Hop in a channel. Do you want to do Star Squad? We can do Star Squad. I'm doing Star Squad. Bleh. That way Fig can join if he wants. Hi, Frank.
Are you playing as Mia in this game?
Yeah, just for like this first chapter, I think. But even I've got a bottle of cold Killer X in my apartment.
Bro, honestly, she's kind of hot as... Young Mia's kind of hot, though.
I'm glad we're on the same wavelength there, Frank. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to. I might watch the anime tonight, that or Bleach. Oh, Bleach.
You might want to watch Bleach, because Bleach has got the new season
Especially
coming
since
out.
Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it. What?
I took a half day off work today.
Oh, hey.
I have a question. Is Phoenix the accusatory?
Yeah,
Was
Phoenix
accused?
is the accused
called-
today.
They're called
Man,
defendants.
great.
Frank, they're called defendants.
Sensing his
Whatever.
murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine, dropped it by Mr. Wright, and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so could only have been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright. Order in the court. Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence. Very well, I will go along with this. The court accepts them into the record.
Bro, Payne with that hair, man.
I know, it looks so bad. Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken. Broken wristwatch? Feel like I've seen this before. Yes, it ceased functioning when a large
Looks
wave
like-
of electricity
looks
passed
like
through
he-
it.
Can I
Looks
point out
like
that...
he grew a penis on his head to compensate for the small one.
Brother,
out
can I
there.
point out the fact that the judge doesn't look like he changed at all?
Yeah, he probably didn't. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all this? This is really bad.
It's
Oh,
good to
my
know that before he
buttocks.
started being
My
a lawyer, he's an
poor
idiot.
hemorrhoids.
It's good to know before he was a... It's good to know he was an idiot even before he started being a lawyer. I'm a lawyer.
Wait, can I present my lawyer badge? The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacological department. Pharma. He was in Big Pharma, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We
Man,
talked for a
Phoenix
bit,
looks so weird.
What
and
do
then-
words mean?
and then at around 3 o'clock we split up. And later I went back, I found him lying there. I'd been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days, but I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the incident.
The
Mr. Wright,
accident.
that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously. Athieu. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth. You'll forgive me
Yo.
if I say I hardly find your current testimony any more credible. Oof.
Star, I have a message for chat.
Alright.
Oh.
You see Phoenix right now? that's
No,
what'll
we're
happen
looking
to you
at
if you
Mr.
don't.
Payne.
I mean, when you see him, that's what'll happen to you if you don't get your shots.
Yeah, go get your
Get your
shots,
shot.
chat.
Go
You
get
might
your
just-
shots, kiddos.
It's okay, I already made a Rona joke. Miss Faye, please begin your cross-examination. Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell any more lies.
You're right with the sweet little lies.
Man, I can't look at Mia anymore. Sorry. She's too hot.
Frank's being horny on main. What's going
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. That hair she has looks really nice on her. I just can't.
Sorry, I'm a Maya type of person, you know. Where's my girl Maya?
She's a baby right now.
Oh, she's not.
on? Were you surprised when you found out you'd be playing as Mia?
I was actually, yeah. Have you ever met the victim before then? No, never. But
Well, I presume you're
that
not playing
day
as Mia this whole game.
shut up! I'm trying to read. That day he called me up and told me he wanted to talk about Dolly. And this Dolly person is my it's kind of embarrassing. She's my sweetheart. Oomph. What was that for, Mia? Oh, I'm sorry. I just felt like slapping something all of a sudden. Dahlia Hawthorne was also the lover of the murder victim, Doug Swallow, before she met Mr. Wright, that is. So it was one of those nasty love triangles, I see. Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, and we were both there right on time. You said the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct? Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU. Sorry, I got an idea. Oh no. An alchemist, I see. I gotta admit, I was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. He was the ultimate pharmacist. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. Ooh, that is kind of sus. Ho ho, how fascinating. He sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man. What do I do? Maybe I should ask him for more details? About the timing of the meeting. So you're absolutely certain that you met at 2:45? Yeah, pretty sure that's the time class ends. Did I have all these links and it kind of covers all the chat? Yes. It's set on a timer. It's set to go off at 7:30 every morning. It's Don't you make a link tree? Yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I? It's set to go off every hour that I'm streaming, so it's fine. I don't particularly care.
Hey, Fig,
Hmm.
I have a question. Does Star sound different with her mic?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
She's not using her headset.
No, I am. Oh, no, I'm
Yep.
not.
Man,
Alright, now I
you've
am.
been streaming for 41 minutes and you didn't notice that.
No, that was just Discord.
Oh my god, you sound so much better.
You sound way better.
Yeah, Streamlabs is using the right microphone. Because it only picks up my input when I plug in the headset, so of course it's using the right audio.
It's snowing and raining today, Star.
Is it?
Mm,
That's
You can-
gross.
can
Yeah,
let your
pretty
mom
sure.
know that we finally got snow.
That's the time class ends, but they're always doing experiments, so it doesn't matter much. Experiments? Yeah, those pharmacology guys are always in the lab whipping up something. It looks like he's right about the time anyway. Witness, let's go on with your testimony.
Mm,
So what was it you were talking about? You know, that maybe we should hang out again sometime. Hang out again sometime? I wish that were true. So you're saying you went back? Yeah, that's when I found the body. Yes, but why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him? Well, that's right, I was. Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there? To find my bottle of Cold Killer X. I thought maybe we could make up. Nah, that's not it at all. By the way, you know how I said I'm growing my hair out? How the fuck does it not get on your nerves when it goes right by your eyes? Oh, yeah, it's when so I had bangs that went up to here when I was like, until I
Yay
was
high.
14. And then I started growing my hair out. And it actually, like, I started growing my bangs out. And until they were long enough that I could actually sweep them to the sides like this, it did indeed get on my nerves.
I have a revolutionary idea.
Uh-oh.
A hair clip?
Yes, uncomb your hair. Use a hairband.
Yeah, just use a hair clip.
Man, hairbands?
Judging by the
Oh, no,
atmosphere,
I
I'm
got
pretty
one.
sure
A
no one is buying
scrunchie.
this.
Yo, scrunchies are for girls, dude. What the fuck is... Use a hairband. Do I get like a black
Scrunchies
mamba?
are for girls. You do realize... Okay, never mind.
It's rather unusual to catch a cold this time of the year, isn't it? Yeah, I always get a little
mom's a
careless when
scrunchie.
the weather starts to warm up.
Yo, one of you guys about to catch these hands.
Your mom's a scrunchie.
I guess I shouldn't sleep with the window open this early in the spring, huh?
Actually, my mom does use
I suppose
scrunchies.
common sense is not always common.
She has short hair though.
So, did anyone else know that you were taking cold medicine? Well, I always took one after meals, so I'm pretty sure all my friends knew about it. On the day of the institute, what did you do for lunch? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? You can never be too sure. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Her mini omelets are magically delicious. Youch, why did you punch me in the jaw? Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like hurting someone all of a sudden.
Wait, I have a stupid question. Does Maya have a crush on fucking Phoenix or something?
That's Mia.
That's Mia.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, they bang totally, dude.
Well, I don't know, cause why does she keep doing that?
Next dialogue, this becomes an age game.
Ooh. Hi, Flair. Well, Mia, I don't know. I can't seem to find any contradictions. Boy isn't
Wait, she's
exactly
dead.
what I'd call natural born liar, you know. But still, we can't have him continue to spout nonsense. I know, but what can I do? I don't know what accent that was. Well, I'm
You never
certain he
gave him
must
that accent the
still be
first
hiding something. Information. Right now, it's information we need more than anything else. I think I pressed this one again. There was one more thing I needed to do. Okay. But the pharmacology department.
One of my comments on Reddit just got 320 upwards.
What was the comment?
Astounded that this needs to be even said. Some of y'all are total weirdos on here, man. Damn.
I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department. Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much, though. I should put on a mask when reading Phoenix's lines. A little bit earlier you said, in your testimony you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. That's right. And they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard
Dangerous.
voltages, so there are high voltage cables everywhere. High voltage cables? Yeah, there are electrical poles set up all around the building. The high voltage cables run overhead around the roof. Finally, I think we're getting somewhere. No, we're not. I think that's enough for now. So the defendant and the victim met at approximately the time of his death, and then the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason. I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either. Let me be frank here.
No!
Okay, he's
Judge
frank now.
Frank.
The judge is frank now. The judge is frank now. That we're calling him Frank for the rest of the playthrough.
Judge Frank! Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted. Okay, so tomorrow.
Oh, hi,
Yeah,
Flair.
I know. Okay, but don't walk away. I have something I need to tell you. Not tomorrow. Wednesday, I have a dentist appointment at 9:30, and then after that, I have a counseling appointment at 11 o'clock. I wrote it down right this time, okay? I'm, should I cancel?
Should you be having this conversation on stream?
I know. Alright, I'm sorry. I would just wanted to let you know. Alright.
Yo, confidential over here.
Did she mute? I hope she muted.
I did not
Nope.
mute. Oh well. Your testimony cannot be trusted. What do you mean? He. I knew it was too much work for a little girl. Huh.
Ooh.
However, there is one mystery that still remains. There is, Your Honor, Judge Frank, how the murder was carried out, of course. Just
Frank?
how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct? Well, that is, you are correct, Your Honor. So how exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? What did he swallow? If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose. Yeah, it shows it right there. The fucking electrical wire that's been cut. Come on, guys. Your Honor. Yes, Miss Fay. I believe that if we were to piece everything or together everything we've heard up till now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died. That would be most impressive. Hee 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 hee. Quite the brash statement coming from a rookie, but even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Man, Payne was so confident in his day, and now he's just a bitch.
Of course I know that. Actually, I'd totally forgotten about that. Come on, Mia. Now then, Miss Faye, let me see what you got. I'm gonna...
Phoenix
Whoa,
is
hello.
Phoenix is the same as he is when he is a lawyer.
There we
Still talking out of his ass.
go. Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted. I'm just gonna show this picture.
Wrong picture.
As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captures it quite well. What? I showed the right picture. But there is
Yeah, the thing
nothing
is,
that
he
even
said that
remotely
before it even
resembles a
popped up on
murder
the
weapon
screen.
here. I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail. Miss Faye, where exactly in this photo is the murder weapon? Right here, Your Honor. Well, naturally, it's right here. That's, what is that? A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we've heard? The machines and the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage, and because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere. So then the high voltage cable, yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation. That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this? Okay, alright, okay. So, Mr. Swallow here was all like, yo, you shouldn't hang around with that girl because she's bad news. He's like trying to get Phoenix to dump her so that he could go back with her, right? And then she finds out and she's like, oh, well, you're a little bitch. And then she electrocutes him so she could stay with Phoenix, right? That's my
You're
theory.
you're telling me that in your theory, a woman has to be mad enough to kill over Phoenix fucking Wright?
Yeah, apparently.
Who's DMing me?
It was
Oh,
me.
it's not you.
It's Rose.
It's not Rose. It was a notification from someone's Discord. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this? Well, I believe some praise is in order. Don't toy with me, old man. Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what that really implies. Can you stop playing with your fucking hair? Oh my god.
Can't a man just play with his hair penis anymore?
Put it away. Children are watching.
No,
The
they're
only
not.
one
It's
who
a
had the
courtroom.
opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was the defendant.
The only
Achoo.
time kids go into a courtroom is when they need to access the high limit casino. That's
Wait a minute.
It's a deep reference.
Uh, that much is certainly true. Yes, and that's not all. We have proof, and irrefutable proof that will establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer. You do? Well, what is it? His fingerprints. Fingerprints? You mean the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle?
Why is dialogue like this?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. As you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well. Why does he touch his hair like that? I don't know, but it's making me uncomfortable. Ah, you mean... Yes, it was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket, the palm print of the defendant's very own hand. What? I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent on murder, he squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable. That's enough. I think we can conclude that there's no reason to continue with this cross-examination. Stick a fork in us, we're done. Mr. Grossberg, my hemorrhoids never lie. The show is over, Mia.
Hemorrhoids?
My hemorrhoids never lie, Mia.
He has hemorrhoid? Okay.
I knew the boy was guilty the first time I saw him. No, you're wrong. No, that's wrong. Mr. Wright is innocent.
That's
Bro, you're
wrong.
a terrible lawyer, Gosberg.
No further evidence is required
Hey, excuse
to,
him. He has hemorrhoids.
to convince me of this man's guilt. Your
I'm,
Honor,
make, I'm
Judge
making that the
Frank.
new, I'm making that the new joke of the stream.
The hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoids.
This time, I'm prepared to render a verdict in this case. Do you have something further to add, Miss Faye? You bet your sweet booty I do. Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth, the whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict. But I can't. I just can't
Hey,
say it.
I see where Feeks got the finger point.
What?
It's a good catch.
Did you not?
That's a
Did
good
you?
catch.
No, I saw it, but you said fig.
No,
Phoenix.
I said
Phoenix.
feet.
Oh, I heard fig. I was like, huh? If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me. Miss Faye. Oh my god, hey, put that mask back on! Phoenix.
He looks so sad.
Phoenix,
now.
we're in the middle of a pandemic. Put that fucking mask back on, dude. No matter what it is, you have to say, I believe in you and I'll represent you to the very end. He does look like he's about to cry. We've already established the defendant's guilt. There is no further need for him to say anything. Cough, cough. Wait a minute, Mr. Wright. I'll tell you what really happened. But I've already told you, Mr. Wright. There's no need for further... Stop playing with your goddamn hair. I did it.
I'll fucking destroy you.
I admit it. I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that Doug Swallow is dead. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that.
He caused the institute.
He did cause the incident.
Look on me. Oh, why is he sweating?
What you just said, was that the truth? Yes, I was afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure. Well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced you are. Please give me one more chance to explain. This time, I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you. Aww. Oh, thank you. I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim. Ugh, feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake! God damn it, Fake! I hate you so much!
Check your Twitch chat.
With the actual fuck.
What does hemorrhoids have to do with the Harlem Shake anyways?
No, the clip. Check the clip.
Yeah, I'm watching the clip. I fucking hate you, Vic. All right, well now you have to clip this part. Holy shit! Oh my god, my stomach hurts so good.
I almost like literally lost it when you said those words in that order.
Oh my god, my stomach. my god. uh... I'm sorry, but that was really funny. I was laughing really loudly, not while people were trying to sleep though. Doesn't matter. Fine. But can you read the sentence, it feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake and not laugh at that? I hate you, Star, for adding that. Ain't no problem, buddy. Owl. Yeah, he's got the Rona.
Man, he's
No,
ahead of his time.
he's just got a cold, but I'm making Rona jokes. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. And that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, I started to get worried, so I went back, but he was just lying there, dead. Star loses it. One of my finest moments. Oh my god. Well,
Here,
the
here,
explanation
folks.
is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow flew back, touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock, and that, as they say, is that. A simple explanation indeed. At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted. That
This
moment will
wouldn't.
come off great in an edit. Oh yeah, that's gonna be
By the way,
so
can I
good.
point out something? This wouldn't be considered murder if this wasn't intentional. This is not. This is manslaughter, isn't it?
But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it. That's true. Even a doofus like him couldn't miss that. Miss Faye, let me warn you right now that if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that? Yes, Judge Frank. Don't give up, Mia. If he is innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it.
Judge Frank.
I still have to calm down with that hemorrhoids comment.
Hemorrhoids. I'm gonna show you my hemorrhoids.
So what kind of things did Mr. Swallow say to you? He
Wait,
said all
wait,
sorts
wait.
of terrible things about Dolly.
You wanna hear the best part?
No.
This game came out in 2004.
Oh my god.
Harlem Shake wasn't like a meme until 2011.
Yeah, oh my god, that's crazy. He
When
said
I
that
saw
she
that, when I saw that for the first time, I was like, wait a minute. What?
he said that she was a bad girl. Is that all? Yep. Well, Miss Faye, you heard him yourself. Oh boy, you're not doing yourself any favors here, Mr. Wright. Please don't make this harder for me than it already is. Anyway,
Yeah,
after he said that, I just what he just said she was a bad girl. That's it. That's it.
Fucking petty motherfucker.
Maybe he meant it in like a sexual way. Like, she's bad. You know?
She's a bad
a
girl,
whore.
dude.
She's like down bad. Down catechismically bad.
Maybe
She's a
maybe she
whore.
cheated on him with Phoenix, and he's just like, yeah, you shouldn't date her because cheaters always cheat, right? And Phoenix is like, no, you're wrong, even though
You're
she
wrong.
cheated on that guy with Phoenix, right? He's like, no, she's not a cheater,
Then he shot
even
him
though
with a-
she was. I don't know.
then he
These are my
then he sh-
theories.
Then he shot
My
Swallow.
game
with his-
theories.
He shot Swallow with a sperm truth bullet.
You tell me about what happened in a little more detail. That guy, he just said what he wanted to say to me. And then he put on the jacket he was holding and started to leave. That's when I lost my temper and flew into a furious frenzy. I just gave him a light, gentle shove to the chest. And when you did that, there was no severed cable anywhere to be seen. Right! The position is also different. Because when Phoenix shoved him, he was on his back, and now he's on his tummy. Like me on a Saturday night. Right, there is nothing like that
Wait
at all.
a goddamn minute.
You telling me you don't lay on your tummy on a Saturday night?
No.
No.
Is
Not
it possible that
consistently,
you
no.
merely overlooked it? Well, I guess it's possible. What are you doing? Don't let that guy steamroll over you like cheap asphalt. I believe what's important here is the moment the push occurred. Let's continue on with the testimony witness.
Baby Bingus.
Baby Bingus. A loud noise. And what would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like snap. You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was. It's probably his neck. Hee 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 hee. Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted.
Sounded like.
You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here. Ask for more details. Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important, so try to remember what it was. How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Yeah, it was his neck. Aha! Could it have been his neck? Could it have been? Hurry up and tell us. When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. Oh. He fell right on top of it and it broke. That was probably the noise I heard. Just found that 12th of January is called Kiss a Ginger Day. What the fuck is going on with this holiday? Sorry, Frank. I'm not a ginger anymore.
Great.
This is probably the noise I heard. An umbrella, huh? Did that umbrella
grow
belong
some-
to the victim?
I grow some gingers on my private island. Y'all
Oh,
can
yeah.
Guess those.
Frank, dye your hair orange for the 12th. Yeah, it was a
no.
plastic umbrella, cheap and frail, kind of like the owner.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's terrible. Why would you say that?
Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone. That's why you got a cold.
Hold on. Phoenix is in court, right? And everyone's watching him, and he's like, "I'm innocent. I didn't do it. What
And he
can
says
I
something
say
like
to prove
that?
my innocence? I know. I'll call the victim cheap and frail. That'll do it. That'll make it."
Yeah, easy. Fucking moron, actually.
Miss Faye, what do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now? Probably. Well, of course it's important. This
How
is
can
it,
you not?
Mia.
How can you not see what's not important in this testimony, Star? It's the hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
The
the
new information you've been
hemorrhoids.
waiting for. Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more important. It's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony. Ha, how perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer. Ah! The
Your
court
mom's
agrees.
a flimsy lawyer, Pain. Fuck off.
The court agrees to the defense's request. Witness, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony.
Like, it was like him, flimsy and frail. What the fuck?
Well, Star. Why are you
What?
pressing? You know what to present.
I do?
The umbrella?
No.
Let me just press, dude. So Mr. Swallow fell on top of his umbrella. Are you certain of this? Yeah, it was right there under him. Actually, if it hadn't been under him, I was planning on borrowing it for myself.
What the fuck? Isn't that stealing? Bro.
Bro,
you don't-
assault and theft. What the fuck, Phoenix?
No. It's even better if it goes like this. Hey, that girl is not good for you. Hey, what the fuck, man? Pushes him to the ground. By the way, can I borrow your umbrella?
Adultery?
taken
No, it gets better. Adultery, assault, and then theft. And Mans is going to school to be a lawyer.
Adultery isn't a crime. This is in the 1700s. Outta here.
Adultery. The umbrella, you mean? Well, yeah, you see, I was wearing this sweater here. Dolly stayed up late for nights at a time knitting it for me. I didn't want the rain to dampen the handmade symbol of her love.
I
Oof,
find
my
the
stomach
defendant
is
to
not
be
to
a
be used as your
man-whore.
personal soccer ball, Mia.
What
Ah,
the
I'm
fuck
so
is wrong
sorry.
with that?
Continue on with your testimony, witness.
Never apologize for having hemorrhoids.
So what? Do I present the picture? Because the umbrella is right there, not under him?
Mm-hmm.
Objection! Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning? Come
I
on, if I had
not like
mentioned that.
I do not like Star's violence against Mia. I don't know what it is. Seems like she's jealous of her for some reason.
What?
Yeah,
What?
she's always
Yeah,
hating on Mia.
I wish I could be as hot as Mia.
Don't we all?
Would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier. What do you mean by that? Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole. You're absolutely right.
This is what inspired Rihanna.
The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, after he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive. No!
Look at his hair.
The victim, he moved? Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now? Well, it was collected by police at the crime scene. I want it presented as evidence immediately. But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind. Could not have been, because it was underneath the victim. According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind. But
How's the objection music? I like it.
yeah, it's pretty good. Did you hear the Danganronpa and Ace Attorney objection mix that I sent? Because it was really
did?
fire.
Maybe that could be our outro music.
Yeah. I know this matter of umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment. I have not played the game yet. No, it was a mix. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can go find it real quick.
Ooh, Star. It should be our outro music. It is pretty good.
Yeah, are you listening to it? I think I sent 2 of them because I just found them and I was like, yo, these are sick.
I'm listening to the DJ Cutman remix.
Yeah.
TJ Khaled.
Oh, here we go. Scrum examination. Danganronpa Ace Attorney.
No.
No, it's a mix. Here, go listen to this. Here, I'll put it on right now.
Found it. I found it.
I sent it in the Twitch chat.
Hey, you want to know something interesting, Fig?
That's actually not objection, but yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. What's
Oh, this one's
what is it?
cross-examination.
Did you know in the pond, if you put more than one sturgeon, they multiply on their own?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They also have quests.
I know, I've done them.
Yeah.
It's great.
Good for you, man.
Thanks.
Proud of you.
There was another one that was objection with another song. I think it was
I
like
object
discussion
these
heat up
nuts.
with the objection music. It was awesome.
How do you download Twitch What's?
I go into my video producer,
Mm.
click on the VOD that I want to edit. There's like 3 little, or download. There's like 3 little dots, and I go and I press download.
I want to download it. How would I do it?
You do the same thing, unless you're trying to download my VODs, in which case
Yeah,
you
yours.
can't.
Oh,
Disappointed that Makoto ain't there? That's because it's a V3 song. Of course
Got him.
Makoto's not there.
of course he's not there. Man, I need this auto petter so bad.
Alright, I'm not gonna listen to the whole song, but it's really good. Makoto's your favorite Danganronpa tag? Hey, that's pretty cool. Did you watch the
Based.
UDG highlights, Owl? Because they were awesome.
Did you also read my story, Al?
Frank, you have a story? Oh my god.
No.
I must say,
Shit.
I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony. Well done, Mia. Hee hee. Hee 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 hee. Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about? Pardon me, Your Honor. It lawyers between it lawyers between Nagito and Monokuma, who my fave character is. Ah, nice. Pardon me, Your Honor, it seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish of me to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone. I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying. Oh, it's always between Nagito and Monokuma. Okay. Might be Nagito. My favorite Dangan character is Kyoko by far.
Got him.
Got him. Let me guess. You have another witness. Exactly, and this witness's testimony will be incontrovertible.
I accidentally find myself on hemorrhoids.com right now.
Who's my favorite Ace character? Maya, definitely. Well, who's
Even
this
though
witness?
she keeps getting
Miss
kidnapped.
Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne, you don't mean Dolly? I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover as a witness to the whole thing. Maya is my fave waifu. God, I love Maya. That's right, she was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. I know you don't like it, Fake, but we're doing Fake-Go tomorrow. That and Von Iceburn. I like that. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. What? She was? I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear. Ooh! Okay! Alright! Ooh, okay! Hello!
The hair flip. Okay, I'm done. I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Oh, Frankie's gotta go rub one out in the bathroom.
Hold on. Hold on a minute. You didn't say that shit.
No, her name is Mia, and then Maya is the other one, who always gets kidnapped and put on trial, and people keep accusing her of shit. That was a very attractive hair flip, though. Bad news can be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this.
I've been waiting for this.
I've been waiting for this. Fig, I am not going to objection.lol.
You just go
No.
already?
No. You can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
God damn it.
Yeah. Mia,
Okay,
what do you
fine.
mean by that?
If you won't go there, I'll bring it to you.
I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Bot on Twitter that turned Twitter threads into trial segments. I love it.
Just watch that. It's like 2 seconds.
Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's alright. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Yeah. So I guess I can start to relax then, huh? Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts. But the next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will.
Oh my
Why
god,
do
there's
you
a
think
giant
that?
dog outside. Oh, it's taking a dump in the snow? I didn't need to see that.
Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life. That's why. Well, obviously she's not because she's not in the present.
Are you not? Seriously, dude? You're not even gonna pick that up? Are you fucking serious? He's not picking up the...
You gotta go outside and yell at him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's fighting against you, Phoenix, isn't she?
Yo, Frank, I sent you something on Discord. Can you check it out?
The love of your life, huh? Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Sure, no
Basically,
problem.
Objection? What?
Dahlia
Don't
and
read it
I,
out loud. Click on it and
we
watch it.
first met about 8 months ago right here in this very courthouse. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, one day she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. Mank!
No, no,
I'm trying to
no.
read. Do you
I don't.
mind?
No, you don't understand.
As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this. She gave it to you as a present, I see. This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little dolly. It certainly is a little bottle, alright. It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world.
You don't understand.
Anyway, so after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating? Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl asking for a present back like that. By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it? Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you... This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse. What's this, a newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse. Murder?! Mamma mia, pizzeria. What? What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, it's this track again. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say, and I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is some connection between these two cases, am I correct? Can I read the newspaper clipping? I want to read the newspaper. Oh, I can. Alright. Very little information is being disclosed at this time. Since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer, however, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim. Okay. 8/28 Lamau, that's my birthday? Oh, I'll remember that. Hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself. Yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find. Someone died for me to exist? I don't think so. I mean, people are always dying and being born and dying and being born, so... I hope it comes soon for me. Come on, I'm worth way more than just one person. IRL, there was an earthquake and several people died. Oh my god, fake! Nice. That's okay, my grandma was born the year that World War II started. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find. Thank you! I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like a recess is about over. We better get moving. She'll be around to start World War III herself. This is true. This is very true. I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Playin, please call your witness. The next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. She will create a diplomatic incident between the USA and Russia. Somehow Aiden will be embarrassed by her behavior. Then the storks will come with maple syrup. That's fake, obviously. What the fuck? Yeah, she really is. I don't get it, but she's embarrassed of Aiden. She's embarrassed by Aiden. Of Aiden. I don't know, but apparently having a Justin Trudeau will stand up and declare a genocide on syrup. But apparently having a trans grandchild is just so taboo. She doesn't want any of the other family members to know. And Canada will invade Brazil to get all the sugar removed. 25,000 tree tappers will be created. Alright, Fig, I'm ignoring you now. This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand. What's with this stiff silence? India will go on strike and somehow blame China for it. China will ban all video games. My long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. What has your granny done, Star? It's my job to doubt and to take no one at their word, but in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity. Can't believe he actually said that. Oh, now then, witness, could you please state your full name? Don't worry, sweetie, there's, oh my god.
Judge is down cataclysmically bad.
Judge is down cataclysmically bad. Don't worry, sweetie, there's no need to be nervous. If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size. And I will bash them with my gavel. I love how they look straight at me when they say that. Thank you for calming my nerves. You are so nice. I almost feel right at home. Not at all. It was nothing. We may move on now.
Kane, the only thing you need to cut to size is your fucking hair.
What's your full name and occupation? My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. The honor is all mine. No, the honor is all mine. Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. What the fuck is with all these pop culture references? Ah! My name is Dahlia, and I'm here to say, Judge Frank, I think your mom gay. Sir, is there something I can help you with? You just go on and say whatever it is on your mind. I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny. Feeny? Feeny? Wouldn't kill anyone, I just know it. Yes, yes, I can see why you'd say that. She's going to be a tough witness, alright. Dahlia about to spit fire. No one messes with her Feeny like this. 2007 star? Well, Fig said it was 2004. It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger. Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please. I'd been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. No, this one came out 2007? Oh, okay. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. Oh no! Oh no, Dougie collapsed! That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities.
Collapse memes are out. Hemorrhoid memes are in. All in on hemorrhoid memes.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong. Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Please tell us the truth and nothing but the truth. But I would never.
Mon, hemorrhoids.
Man, hemorrhoids. That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue. What do you mean by that? Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. My God, I love that little confident look on her face. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. Teehee. You haven't changed a bit, Mia Fey. What's this?
You
So you
can
two
tell she's a
are
whore.
acquainted? Yes, we've met before, once. In any case, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours. It's good to see you again, Madame Fey. Madame? I'm no one's grandma yet, girlie. Man, a witness.
Yeah, and I hate to tell you, Mia, but you're gonna die later.
Now, unless I'm mistaken, Feeney, I mean, Mr. Wright is in the art department. What? If that's the case, then what were you doing in the pharmacology building? Well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese senryu poetry. Ooh, oh, how wonderful. It's that humorous yet satirical style of haiku, yes? Nothing left to do. When a man reaches this age, sleep is his best friend. I love that. That's supposed to be poetry. Sounds more like a midlife crisis. For me to get into the art department, I have to walk through the back area. Ah, yes, I see. That makes sense. When I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors. How else would you enter? Teleportation? Oh my god. So who is this Dougie person? Oh, I'm sorry, Doug Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago. So what were Mr. Swallow and Mr. Wright talking about anyway? How can you be so mean? I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined. That's right, Miss Fey. Don't drag the witness down to your level. Why am I being demonized here? The relationship apparently came to an end when Miss Hawthorne discovered that Doug does indeed swallow. Please go on. What did you see next? Hold on, I'm getting... Oh. Man, hemorrhoids.
Man, there's something that Fig sent me that I need to send you later.
Oh my god, that was funny, Fig.
Yeah, you should see what he sent me earlier.
Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own? Yes.
Oh my god! Your victim collapsed!
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim, is that right? I was watching the whole time. Feeney never did a thing to Dougie. If I press her for no good reason, I know the judge will get angry with me. So what should I do about her testimony just now?
Die.
I've graduated from using recycled memes to making memes for your channel now. Great. Can we get a reward to where you have to say something we write in Nagito voice? Of course, I actually will do that. I'm gonna video edit the Harlem Shake moment later today. Oh, great. You can actually download clips.
Yeah.
There's a Twitch clip downloader. You can just do that.
Yeah, apparently there's an objection maker.
No, I need like 3 or 4 minutes of video for what I need. Oh, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I can... Oh, what was it? There was a thing you can do. You can like, it's not mod. It's kind of like mod, but it allows you to like download VODs and stuff.
So I know this is off topic, but did you know there's an objection maker?
Yes, you literally just said that.
You didn't acknowledge me at all.
I just hope the edit goes good. I have no experience. I mean, if you let me know what you want, I could make the edit. Or at least try to. I've been getting good at editing, so... Have you seen Ace Attorney's OPs? Yeah, I've seen the first one. It was alright. We'll leave it alone for now. I suppose your statement works in our favor for now. I'll hold off on looking into it any deeper until it's necessary. Irma, please go on with your testimony. Have you seen the movie Interstellar? I have not.
I have. It's really good.
And what did Mr. Wright say when he saw you? Actually, I'll give it a college try. All right, buddy. I mean, if you send me the clip from Interstellar, I can splice it together and I'll put that into my Ace highlight videos when that comes out in 2 years. And what did Mr. Wright say when he saw you? I'm sorry, I was so flustered that I really don't remember. Please forgive me. You don't remember? Well, that's common enough. Sometimes I can't recall a sentence I passed only minutes prior. Haha, me too.
You're a terrible judge.
I won't put it on YouTube or anything. I'll just send you the MP4 and you can use it in its entirety if you like it. Alright. Oh boy. Please, someone, anyone, stop him before he gets hurt by me.
It's hurt by me.
Call an ambulance.
But not for
me.
me.
Hmm.
When you say students, do you mean students from the pharmacology department? Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs. Please try to stay on topic. So to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct? That's what I was planning to do, but in the end I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow they all seemed to know what was going on. The students knew what was going on.
Bro,
But how could
like
the
how my
students have known
wife
what was
must have
going
sent me
on?
a fucking email.
Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just they all seemed kind of excited about something. It doesn't look like I'm going to get any more info about the students. So did the students call the police? Yes. I was so panicked. Yes, well, anyone would have been, my dear. That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yes, that's gotta be it. Way to go, Mia. Okay, that means I'm going to have to dig deep to find the contradiction on this one.
Bingus is just one heart, never leaves.
Eagles.
Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's drop them, shall we? What? Fun
He
fact,
couldn't be the
when
subject,
this
Your
was
Honor.
coming out in the
But
anime,
I'm
I
the
watched it live.
tabloid.
Yo, nice. There was only one anime that I watched when it was coming out that I was very excited for that I watched it raw with no subtitles.
What was that? Wait, I know what this one was.
Soul Eater not.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Oh shit, no way. The Phoenix Wright anime is gay. That's awesome, dude.
Perfect for me.
I can't believe it came out. I would never.
Up, Captain!
I have like a little piece of the chip at the back of my throat and it's annoying the crap out of me. Miss Faye, I will not allow you to badger this witness. I didn't mean to do that.
Have you considered?
I've been drinking water this whole time. I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition.
Oh, wow. No way.
Ace Attorney does have a
Fishing.
lot of gay elements. You know, the only reason I'd want to watch it is just to see my girl Maya in full anime action, you know? That is, she has no supporting. Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job. Oh, for fuck's sake. Mom. Uh, do you mind grabbing my tablet? It's in the corner right there behind that basket.
Yeah, we're having a moment here.
It's behind, like right behind. You see it? Yeah, right there. Great, thanks. Fig wants me to draw a Lopunny. It's a pocket monster. I can. Oh. No, you're not in the way. You're like the cat, yep. Alright. Alright, we're doing this. I didn't realize this still existed. You're in for a rough 12 streams. Uh,
Oh shit! I forgot that I'm on voice call.
how did you
How
forget
did you
that you're
forget
on
you're on
voice call?
I don't know. I've been typing in chat this whole time.
I know. I
I
was
know
wondering why you were
I
doing
know
that.
you've been typing in chat and I was like, "Bro, why are you typing in chat if you in the voice call?"
I forgot.
You forgot. So Frankie, I found that Larvitar and Corona fusion.
Oh.
Yeah, it's bug ground.
That sucks.
It really does. Uh,
Bug
all right.
crown.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is that still there? Get out of here. Um,
So back to regularly scheduled programming.
uh,
Ah.
do you have an Ace Attorney ship star? I really like Phoenix and Chadworth. It's a good
Yeah.
ship.
It's a perfect ship. It's sailing. That's all that matters.
Ah, there we go.
What are you giggling about, huh?
Nothing.
He's excited to
I'm
see me draw a Lopunny.
no, I'm sorry, Fig.
Mm.
Objection. The 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 defendant could not be the
All
killer
right.
because they were on the toilet because of their hemorrhoids. What the fuck?
All right, let
Yeah,
me get.
way to ruin. You know, it took me 5 minutes to do that. Way to ruin it.
All right, let's get a picture of Lopunny opened. Lop Bunny.
My Ace Attorney ship is Mia and Willpowers.
Will powers.
Why Will Powers?
Because I thought it would be the funniest combination.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right,
They also
okay.
don't know each other because one of them is dead.
All right, here we go. All right. Head. Nope, that's not a head.
Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Yeah, I wish stream was. I wish Twitch was not bad with TOS.
I can't find my paintbrush.
I
I'm
wish
using my
Twitch just wasn't
paintbrush.
bad.
Twitch is great, dude. Do you know Gordon Ramsay's gonna be Twitch streaming soon?
No way, really.
All right,
So,
well, this is blue, so we're getting a blue Lopunny. I hope you guys are excited.
ah, hell yeah, Bloppany.
The
Block.
Lopunny. All
Anyway,
right, here we
so
go.
you know XQC, right, Frank?
Hmm.
So XQC has been watching MasterChef.
Oh
Then
my
Hassan started watching it.
god.
And Gordon Ramsay has a new TV show out, and one of the contestants on it is a Twitch streamer. So he asked her, "Hey, what's a Twitch?" And then people started memeing that he was asking someone that because everyone on Twitch is watching him right now. Uh, so he made a tweet. He sent it out to Twitch, and XQC was like, "We can do a cooking stream together." So yeah, he's gonna be. I'm sorry, I just saw the lottery, and I. What is this?
Something
There's
from hell itself.
there's not a lot of things I regret, but I am regretting this.
Yeah, good. You better regret this.
Maybe I'll save my points for something else. Oh my god. I know those are supposed to be her hands, but the way you drew them.
I made her really thick, bro. Like
Got those
her
nice,
booty very thick.
a thick booty.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's now sitting at 420 upwards, bro. I never thought I could get upwards just by insulting people.
Okay, okay.
And you don't know
Ready for the
humanity.
ears? Okay. Maybe. Fuck. All right. Okay. Okay. Nope. I need to redo the ears.
Man, a watermelon.
Man, a watermelon.
Man, soap detergent.
Okay, I think I made this one just a wee bit too big here, so I'm gonna just chop this down a little bit. Okay, okay, and then we'll start with this one. We go boosh, 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 boosh. Yep. All right. All right. And then we do the eyebrows. Whoosh.
My God. I mean, you got the hair kind of right. Yeah, it's capped on one per stream because of the great Danganronpa 2 incident. You can check out
Yeah.
you can check out the highlights.
Yeah, I capped it on one Pocket Monster per stream after the great Danganronpa 2 Pocket Monster drawings of yeah.
Yo, chat was moving mad back then.
Yeah.
Oh, it still is. I'm here.
Yeah. Yo, undo, thank you.
Undo.
And then oh my god.
A watermelon.
All right, let me do that one a little bit better. Let's zoom in on her face.
Bro, she thick as a watermelon.
Man,
Thick.
my reaction. My reaction when I see this drawing.
It's just thick what?
It's on chat.
And then the whittle
That's
nose.
hot.
Ah, that's hot.
That's hot.
Yeah, I hope you guys are happy with what you've created.
I've done nothing.
Could you zoom out? Could you zoom out?
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. She's so thick.
Those eyes give me nightmares.
I'm just gonna save this. Not
Those
under
eyes are
video
nightmares.
thumbnails. I'm gonna save this under Twitch makes stir draw, and this is gonna be
Cursed, blurst images. Am
thick,
I right, guys?
thick,
Thick.
lopany.
Thick Loppany.
All right,
The saga.
all right.
All right.
Cool. I'm glad we did that. I hope
Are
you
you?
guys are proud of that one.
Are you though? Are you really? Cause
Man,
Ugh.
I'm so glad that the Pocket Monster drawings are back.
Oh, a watermelon.
I'm gonna send that to Aiden with no context.
Yes, yes. Do that. I second this.
Alright, I'm gonna do that right now.
He's gonna go. What the fuck?
I'm gonna send it to him and I'm just gonna be like, guess the Pocket Monster.
Oh, just send it to him. Don't say anything. Sometimes you don't need to use words. Don't
Alright.
worry.
The greatest words are just not saying a damn word.
Alright, it has been sent. I
I
hope he
feel
doesn't
bad
hate
for
me
it.
for the rest of his life.
Yeah, it's gonna be really awkward because your brother and sister. Oops. Oops, I did it
Hey,
again.
Mom. Is Aiden snoozing? Oh, what's he
Okay.
doing?
I kind of hope he reacts to it audibly.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Well, when you get a chance, buddy, check what I sent you. I can't even say it.
Aiden, run. Aiden, run. Save yourself.
Alright. Back to the game, why don't we?
I'm gonna run in with you.
What do you say?
Yeah.
The hell, it's what the fuck?
Yeah, he said, "What the fuck is that?" And then he said, "It's horrifying. That's what that is."
It's beautiful.
Aiden, did you like my masterpiece?
It's not a boulder.
Thank
It's a
you.
rock. It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
Alright, now let's get back to the game.
I'm
Now
gonna
then, Miss
run.
Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. I love it when she slams her hands down on the desk because because it reminds me of
Hey,
Sai
Fig.
from Persona 5 going
Hey, Fig, I have a question.
Yeah.
You know the fruit that goes in
Hey Mank,
or
I have a
appears in the
question.
cave?
Can you
What's up?
stop interrupting me while I'm trying to make jokes? Alright, now ask your question.
Shit. You got told, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
It's
Don't worry. It's
already
okay.
been shown that Mr. Wright did in fact push the victim. What? There is no need to try to cover for the It would be much better if you came out and told us that you were gay. There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw. Yes, Your Honor, I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony. Looks like we're finally getting somewhere. You didn't see it? Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell to the ground, and at that time there was only the two of them at the scene. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Doug Swallow. Doug can swallow these nuts. Oh wait, he can't. He's dead. Yes, that's right. So then, what did it look like they were doing to you? I thought they were having a nice, friendly afternoon conversation. Oh, give me a break. That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all? No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge. Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. Mr. Judge Frank. Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Your Honor, you are horny on Maine. What are you hem-hemming about?
No, I was just laughing at the horny on main joke.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I wish I was a video editing god, dude.
Or like me.
Oh, better than you. Like, you're a god, then in that case, I would be the god's god,
Omnipotent?
like Jesus.
Damn. Damn. Got it.
It didn't look like they were fighting. I didn't hear anything unusual either. Bye, mommy.
Bye, stars, mom.
Fig says goodbye.
bye. Goodbye implies that I won't see her again. What are you doing? What's happening?
Trying to figure out what I'm supposed to present here.
Oh boy.
Ah, boy. You know I'm dumb and I'm not smart enough to play these games, right?
What have I told you about? Anyway. What is the... Can you show me the first part of the testimony again?
I had been planning to go back to Feeney's place after class was over.
Huh.
She was planning to go get laid.
I mean, have you looked at Phoenix? He's kind of a hunk, let's be honest.
Did you, did she add the... I
Yeah.
didn't see the moment you pushed.
Yeah.
Alright, on the... It didn't look like they were fighting statement present Phoenix's testimony, because they were fighting, according to him.
Oh, okay. You say you didn't hear anything unusual, is that correct? Yes, that's why I was very relaxed looking at the scenery around me. Oh, there's the hair flick again. That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise. He said that? If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well? Alright, I like this track. Maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable. But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression. Ack!
Wait, oppression?
Wait, an impression! May I have a moment to answer? By all means. I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. It's because I'm deaf. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on and I was listening to music at that time. Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered? The rain was just beginning to let up, but it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble. Thunder and lightning, huh? Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder, so I put my headphones on to block it out. I mean, that's
And walks-
understandable. I'd do that too.
Sojiro walks in.
You do
and
that.
Sojiro walks in and he goes, "Rain, huh?"
Hee 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 hee.
Just sees Doug Swallow's dead body on the ground.
Rain, huh?
Phoenix, you'll be expelled for this.
Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all. Wait a sec, Mia, that testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case. There was lightning. Every time she does that, I just think of Sai slapping the table. Your Honor, there is a problem with the witness's testimony. What do you mean? Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct? Yes, what about it? Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right? Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Fay. Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it a possibility that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me. Just what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway? This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered, but that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt. Appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental? Alright, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking that not guilty now if you don't. You have such a low opinion of me, Miss Fay. I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on that day at that location. What? So she was lying then. What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case. Evidence, Mr. Payne? Well, what is this evidence? The affidavit. And who is this affidavit from? The pharmacology students, there we go, who were conducting experiments in their...
pharmacology students.
You are a pharmacology student.
Was a pharmacology student. Damn those pharmacology students.
Who were
am I right,
conducting
guys?
experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read it out loud to the court the testimony of the pharmacology students.
Oh yeah, you were a pharmacology student.
All equipment in the labs lost power all of a
Damn.
sudden at around 3 p.m. that day. Was it a blackout? All of the lab's equipment's run on high voltage, Your Honor. So you're
What you
saying
need
the
to do
equipment lost
is-
power because...
I'm a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
Your
Precisely.
arc is complete.
They lost power because of the severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m., which fits with the time of death listed on the autopsy report. Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future. I see. Apparently, the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break. Old power cable broke due to some sort of impact on 4/9 at 2:55 p.m. However, there is one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it would have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct? Well, I suppose you could say that. Miss Fay, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable? Your Honor. I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion. Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break?
These thick hemorrhoids. The roids, my dude. The roids.
Shut up, Matt. It's not the roids. I'm actually trying to think here.
Let me know if you need help.
Yeah, I could use some.
Okay. What was
Found-
the
hold on.
statement of the testimony?
Owned by the victim, found broken near an electrical pole at the crime scene. Is it the umbrella?
No, wait. What was the? Just give me a show me the testimony.
It's I can't. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break?
Uh, I think it's Phoenix, right? Because when he pushed Doug, probably caused the cable to break. That's the sound he probably heard.
Is it Phoenix?
Yeah, I think so. You have lives, right?
Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony, the defendant's testimony. He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct? Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that the lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in with Mr. Wright's timeline? In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. But he said there were no power cables around. Prosecution also came to that same conclusion, and it was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted. I never said that. I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne. What's that supposed to mean? Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right. The victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break. Well, that makes sense, and then the victim was electrocuted. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was
the hair, man, I can't. It's too much. I gotta go. It's too much, man.
Frank's gotta go back to the bathroom.
Oh no, she's hot.
The victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground here.
What the fuck?
In other words,
God.
someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim.
Oh, I feel so cheated. I put in an ancient fruit into the
Oh,
seed
and you got
maker, it
mixed
gave me-
seeds.
Yeah, it's fucking cheated.
Yeah, that happened to me. Ah, the lamentations of my enemy, how I've longed to hear them. It's true that the defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have done it. Mr. Judge, Frank, sir, may I say something? The Madame Attorney's explanation, she said some things that are a little different than I remember them. What the? I think Frankie's found his new waifu. Please, just once more, may I please testify one last time?
Maya's still my waifu.
No, Maya's my waifu. Fuck you!
No, fuck you!
No, fuck you! Do we
No,
have to
fuck
duel
you.
this out?
No,
Okay,
we can share.
No,
This
Frank.
is a mutual agreement.
I'm
We
gonna
can
battle it
share.
out. We're gonna do a pocket monster battle right now.
No, we're not. I'm not fighting you right now.
Come on, Frank.
Nope. You're gonna play this game.
May I please testify one last time, please, Mr. Judge? Of course it's alright. Just go right ahead and give your new testimony. This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors. Truth is, Feeny pushed him twice. The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him, but Feeny caught up, crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted all occurred in less than a minute.
Yeah, okay. Whatever, bitch.
So after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away, and that is when the defendant pushed him for the second time. I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge? Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Fay, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Feeny, so that's why you basically lied to the court. I was a bad girl. I know. Mr. Judge? Yes. Would you please forgive little old me?
Fucking little bitch. I hate
Of course
girls
he
like
won't.
this.
What you did is called perjury. Oh, come now. It was just a little old white lie. Shut up. We'll forget it this time, but please be more careful from now on, alright? Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
This judge is horrible.
Not at all. Ho ho ho. The judge had better be more careful himself. A dark alley is friendlier than that girl.
Judge is horrible.
Beware, Your Honor. Alright, that's good.
Beware, Your Honor.
You're saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole? I know he doesn't look it, but Feeney can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be. Oh, really? But I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to break. Feeney really is scary when he gets mad. Yes, he sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed. Yeah, you're not right for him. He belongs with Edgeworth. So let me get this straight. You were happily listening to music on your headphones while you watched the scene unfold? What? Miss Fay, I'll have to ask you to stop badgering the witness. I wasn't happy. I was so scared that I couldn't even move. All I could do was stand there and cheer them on. Cheer them on? What do you mean by that? Well, I wished the best for them both and that they would each give the fight their all. That's very sweet of you to be so supportive. What happened after that?
No,
We're not
most
going to talk
people would
about
be-
that?
Most people would like,
Doesn't sound quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne, were there also prints found on the back of his leather jacket? Well, no, there weren't. Madame Fay, may I suggest that you listen a little more carefully? I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? My Feeney wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, would he? Ugh. Did you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted? I'm sorry, I didn't actually see it. I turned my eyes away. That's understandable. Yes, indeed. It would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold. But don't figure out the contradiction here. It's all over. She didn't have much time to come up with her lie, so this is my best chance. There must be a hole in her testimony somewhere. Think, Mia.
Wait. Out in the desert sells stairs. What? Oh. Huh. Something I didn't know.
So I think it's that one. But I'm not quite sure what to present here.
Believe it. St. Vincent's. Louis Vincent. Vincent. There we go.
Need help?
Yeah. I didn't know you were back.
Uh,
I didn't know he was gone.
uh, what was the last piece of evidence you got?
I
Oh,
don't
never mind.
think we got one.
The cable snapping occurred in less than a minute, she said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can present uh, the photo. Look at the watch on photo 2.
Yeah, I was looking at the watch on photo too, but
If you present it here, it should work.
okay.
It's 3:05.
Ah, that's enough, witness. I'm afraid I don't understand. You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture? Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold. So it's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. Stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m. Yes, and your point is, Miss Fay? My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping? Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m. Yeah! Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? Defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow.
Silence, casual.
This is nonsense. The real murderer? Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for. Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it? There is only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene was there a window of opportunity for the real killer. Miss Fay, is the defense ready to indict someone as this real killer? It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
I've been waiting for this.
Yes, Your Honor, we are ready. Very well, I will go along with this, but remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Great. Allow me to save
And
then.
allow me to die.
Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Fay. Now then, Miss Fay, let's have it. Who is the real killer? Could only have been you. Dahlia Hawthorne. What? How can you?
Oh my god, your face.
The vent is grasping at straws. 10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you. Miss Fay. What? I mean, why? That is to say, Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. Ah! How can you say something so mean, Madame Fay? I didn't do anything. Miss Fay, this is a very serious charge you are. Right! Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say. Achoo!
Hold it!
You! What is it? Please strike everything the defense said just now from the record. What the?
God
Are you
damn it.
daft? You're totally wrong, Miss Fay. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that.
God damn it, fucking damn it, fucking damn it.
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Bailiff, grab that man. Ah!
He
Achoo!
is an
Achoo!
S-I-M-P.
Leave my dolly alone. Don't worry, Phoenix. You'll meet someone better in the future. That boy, he's got himself in way over his head. Oh, Mr. Grossberg. Hey, Flair, how you doing? You're back. Seems I've arrived just in the nick of time. I found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping.
How are your hemorrhoids doing, buddy?
Me?
Yeah, okay, Faye,
Thank you
have
so much.
hemorrhoids now.
This is exactly what I was hoping for. Can I read it? Report on an incident 8 months ago. District Courthouse, Diego Armando, occupation lawyer, suspect
Dorado.
Dahlia Hawthorne. Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It's unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup. Okay. You got your hair cut? That's nice. You'd better take a good look at it. It details how you came to lose your boyfriend. Aww. Aw, Mia. Now
Wait, what
then,
happened to her
the
boyfriend?
defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this? Well, really, Your Honor,
Wait, what happened to her boyfriend? I'm confused.
Did you not hear me read that he just got poisoned? May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor? Ah, don't you worry, my dear. I have the situation well in hand. Sniffle. Go right ahead. Madame Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie? Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright. I told you that you should let me handle this. Weep. Sorry, please go ahead. How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear. I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be. The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building, and then, that same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Further testimony? What about? About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. No. What could that possibly have to do with this case? The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant. Am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, has a very good reason. Very well then, let us go along with this. The court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer? Of course not, Mr. Judge Frank. Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. Ooh. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat.
Yeah, okay.
We've been going out ever since that fateful day. We're so lovey-wovey, we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think.
No, it's disgusting.
Oh, that was Wright who said that. Okay. I was confused as to why that was green. Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in contempt of court. Now we enter the final act of our little drama. As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her. So until that time, you had been dating Doug Swallow. Yes, I'm a real fool, I know. Letting my emotions change so quickly. I'm ashamed of myself. No, not at all. Look at me, I am infamous for changing my mind. My critics have even taken to calling me Judge Fickle. Ho ho ho. Maybe you should look for a different line of work. Despite that, however, he always hands down the correct verdict. That's why some people also call him the Great Judgini.
Yeah, video editing is not easy.
Courthouse reading room? That's a strange place to meet the love of your life. That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room? This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case. Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case, I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I better tread carefully. Keep pressing. Who the fuck cares? Your Honor, if you allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony. Very well. I will go along with this. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room? If it pleases Your Honor, I'll answer. The answer is simply this. I'd come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing. You were writing a paper on what? On the relationship between modern Senryu poetry and the criminal underworld. Ho ho ho, that sounds like a fascinating research idea. Am I getting old? Now I've even forgotten what I've forgotten. Again with the midlife crisis stuff. Mia, why did that girl really come to this courthouse? Isn't that what you wanted to know? Speaking of forgetting things, you haven't forgotten the police report, have you? I went through a lot of trouble to get it, my dear, so be sure to read it carefully.
My dear.
So what was it about Mr. Wright that made your heart malfunction like that?
Yeah, I don't.
In my personal opinion, he just looks like a typical snotty-nosed college brat. Perhaps to a woman your age. But to me, Feeney is handsome. Perhaps to you, Miss Hawthorne, but to the rest of the planet, he's a dime a dozen. Oh, wow!
And she takes him as an apprentice.
Love is a mysterious thing, and I object to this line of questioning. If you were to look at my wife, for example, you might all be shocked. He's telling the truth. It was truly shocking. Beautiful mushroom growing tall in the darkness. It comes from cow dung. That's the poem that best describes how I feel about my Feeney. Oh my god. Were there any bad feelings between you and Mr. Swallow? No, none at all. We parted on very good terms. But that can't be. Our investigation also shows that it was a clean breakup. Huh? Are you sure? Yes, it seems that they both wanted it that way. So the victim wanted to break up with her.
What, Fig?
I'm gonna go eat real quick.
Alright, have fun.
Help her out with the walkthrough.
So you're saying that Mr. Swallow also wanted to break up with you? Well, you see... What a cruel thing to ask a lovely young lady like this. By the way, I've never once considered leaving my wife. No one cares, Mr. Payne. She didn't deny it. That must mean Doug Swallow must have seen through her little act. He must have gotten a glimpse of her true nature. Listen to me, Mia. That woman has the judge in the palm of her hand, you see. So the only way to discredit her is to find the contradiction in her testimony. Okay, it was that one. Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason? What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Fay? 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy. Another tragedy? You mean the institute in which an attorney was poisoned? The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report, and that name is Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago. This is unbelievable. It's true then, the loveliest rose can hide the cruelest thorns. Miss Fay, that's not fair. You can't slander my witness with an unrelated case. I, Winston Payne, will not allow it. Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking. Pardon me. Go right ahead. It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me. Express some interest, huh? Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that institute 8 months ago. I see. Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now I've just got to stay on the offensive. Well done, Mia. Oh, you really lit a fire in my heart and my buttocks. I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids.
I hate this. What is wrong with him? Why is he like this?
I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was liquid poison that was lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that. So that's what happened here 8 months ago. However, as you heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne, but I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today, and I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination. Yeah! What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger? Aha, Mia, you're glowing with the true lawyer's aura, my dear. That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing.
Calm down, Grosper. You know, I like how Grosper will help Mia, right? But when Phoenix goes up to ask for help, he just goes, no.
Well, that's because we were going up against what's his name? Mr.
Edgeworth?
Red White, I think, who ran Blue Corp with purple hair and a pink suit. Yeah, that guy. Love that guy.
On Iceland?
What?
Oh, no. I thought it was because you were going against
No,
Edgeworth.
because we were trying to prosecute Mr. Red White. He was like, no, 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 no thanks. What were you talking about with the defense attorney? Well, I'm sorry, but that's confidential. According to the report, you were being interviewed regarding another case. The lawyer that was killed, he said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger. Why don't you tell us all what that incident was? It has absolutely nothing at all to do with this case. Objection sustained. The defense's question is stricken from the record. You get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne? Well, I guess I was just born under a bad sign. Don't worry, Dolly, I'll protect you. You heard the man. Now that is true love, young lady. Oh, Feeny, please.
Shut the fuck up.
Those two really are making me ill, albeit for decidedly different reasons. How long were you gone? I've already answered all these questions for the police, but if you must know, maybe 10 or 20 minutes. And where were you during that stretch of time? Using the toilet? What are you saying, Miss Fay? Toilet? My perfect little dolly doesn't poop. You heard the defendant, Miss Fay. Better luck next time. Oh, Feeny, please. Police have already looked into this whole matter. This line of questioning is nothing but a waste of the court's time. Objection sustained. Miss Hawthorne, please continue with your testimony. About how much liquid is 2 teaspoons? Well, let me see. My bottle of eye drops said it's a half fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons. It's about 2/3 of that amount, huh? Poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there. A special kind of poison? How so? Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect. And where would something like that come from? I'm sorry, all I know is what I overheard the policeman saying. They said something about using advanced chemical processes to purify it. Chemical processes? Well, that's quite impressive. Most impressive. Better question is, how did the criminal get something like that? And that's the reason they didn't arrest you? Because no one could show how you could have gotten the poison? I think that's good enough reason, Madame Fay. She's right, and I think we've all had enough of Miss Fay's questions. So in essence, the main reason Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison. Then all we have to do is find a way to establish how she could have gotten some, right? Great, now just how did a lit student get a hold of poison of all things? I think I know. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison. I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab. Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow? That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow, and if you recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University. Pharmacology. His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison.
So this is what What's-His-Face was warning him about.
Well, Miss
Calling her a
Hawthorne,
murderer.
it seems you had access to such a poison after all, and then it was a matter of slipping into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one who's sitting at his very table. You! No! Could it be? That's nothing but a baseless act. May I say something, Madame Faye? What is it, Miss Hawthorne? The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you need some kind of container. Well, yes, that's true. I was searched immediately after the incident took place. Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down. But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they? She's right.
Fucking
They-
swallowed it.
They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small. Excuse me, madame, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof.
You already lied in the court
She got me good
before.
with that. Provide some evidence or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning. So you can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead. The police conducted a full body search of Dahlia and the entire courthouse, and yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred. If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it?
She fucking swallowed it.
You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched. Who is this person? Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course. So the defendant was this witness's accomplice? Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present. What? But that's... that's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye? The day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago, August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away. What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here? No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount. No! Ah! Order in the court. Oh my god, he's back. On behalf of Dolly, I object. Shut up, Phoenix! She's not the one for you! Mr. Wright, control yourself. I won't let you bully her like this. Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat. Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I love her! Because I'm madly in love with her.
S-I-M-P.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway? Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone the real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is because of that necklace. Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottled necklace that you love to wear around your neck. My necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl asking for a present back like that. For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying. But you never gave it back to her. Make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she... I don't believe you. No, that's a lie! It's a lie!
Why is Phoenix annoying?
Mia, are you alright? The defendant, he's getting away. Bailiff, hurry! After him! Mia, are you alright?
Did
Yes,
he actually
I
try to run?
think so. That boy, he went completely insane. Where's Mr. Wright? It looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough. Thank goodness. Oh
Isn't
no!
this,
What
isn't
is
this a
it?
charge?
The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone. What? That's terrible. Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me. Foolish boy, that's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now?
Fucking Phoenix, right? Like,
Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court. I'm sorry. I'm afraid that your apology is not enough. Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me, I'm sorry. I threw it in the ocean. It's okay, just give back the necklace. I ate it.
did he? Oh my fucking god, he's a moron. Why is he such an
Oh my
idiot?
god, Phoenix! Out of all the things I expected him to say, that was not it.
I expected him to say he ate it. I expected
You
it.
what?
'Cause he's...
You ate it? It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first, but yeah. Uh. What is he doing now?
He's such a...
Your Honor, you gotta stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? The bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it. It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly that bottle did not contain a deadly poison. How can you be so sure? Because he would be dead by now. I think it's obvious. As you can see, the defendant's still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination. So it would seem... No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency. There, it's alright, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright to eat the fucking bottle. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too.
Honestly, Phoenix deserves to go to prison for this.
He really does.
No, I'm sorry. He has objected court so much.
I
He
can't
deserves to
believe
go to
he
prison.
ate the bottle.
This man is a moron.
Oh my god.
How does this
Why
man become
why
a
are we
lawyer?
not stopping the trial to rush him to the hospital because he literally just ate glass? For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life, which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong. That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Fay, I cannot accept your explanation of the events. But why? This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand, but in a court of law, evidence is everything. Ugh. And after I proved so much, is she going to get away with everything? Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to proceed with the trial. Hold it, Your Honor, I'm starting to feel a little sick. Mr. Wright. I'm sorry, Miss Fay. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down for eating that bottle. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? Why the fuck did you eat it? There's something I forgot to tell you. What is it? That day, the day I met Doug Swallow. Are we finally gonna get to hear what he said? Shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab.
Ooh.
Poison? Same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. Oh, she was planning to kill Phoenix! What's she got against lawyers? Oh, she was gonna kill him to get her bottle back. Okay. She came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. What's happening?
Phoenix
Well,
being an
first of all,
idiot.
fucking Phoenix ate a bottle.
Of poison.
I'm still not getting over that one. Is it true? Did he really say that? That's ridiculous. There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him. What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly. Your Honor, the defendant is Miss Fate. You tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She did. She's innocent. Dahlia stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. Sorry, Phoenix. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Dog Swallow. The night before? Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Faye, if you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this. This is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore, exactly who was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill? Phoenix Wright. There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. That person was Mr. Phoenix Wright. Me? That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered. Well, it's true that that's how things worked out, but let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be. But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love. Only one-sided. Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice, I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right. The bottle necklace.
That's the only thing that's killing
That's
him.
all she cared about. Yeah, that's probably not the only thing that's killing him. But even so, why would she go as far as to murder him? 8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing: how to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. I don't know, I'm smelling something weird.
You smelling toast?
No, I'm not smelling toast, but I am smelling something that smells kind of burnt. Like the air smells burnt, you know? You know, like when you have a heater and then the air gets that weird smell? Yeah, that's what I'm smelling.
It smells like burning, what's the word?
It smells like burning air. It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time, but there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
The only girl that loved
You mean
him.
that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright? Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. That can't be true. Feeny, what a joke you are.
Oh, there it
Honestly,
is.
how can any woman ever count on you for anything? Oof. I even
What?
told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me. Like I said, Phoenix, you got two options for you in the present. You got either Chadworth or Maya. Either one is good.
Why not both?
Yeah, why not both? Polyamory.
Polyamory.
Ugh, okay.
Polyamory?
This sounds like a Persona track. You disgust me. Miss Hawthorne, it appears that we're nearing the end of this trial. Fine, I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack.
A dumbass.
He really did. He really
He's
did.
an actual
Um,
dumbass.
Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face? Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you? Huh, are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? Ugh. With absolutely no
Disgusting.
proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now if you don't mind. But we're not finished. Fine. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
Ooh.
I can't let her get away this time. Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, I can't touch the cord or else the controller does that. Or you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer. The ultimate price? Be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid. No.
Why the fuck wasn't Phoenix ever told
You
that?
better think it over carefully, Miss Faye, or should I say Miss Gray? Oh! Got him! Well, Miss Faye, can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all? Maybe?
Maybe.
If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over, but to be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away
Welcome
with
back,
murder. Hey, welcome back, buddy. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof. Impossible. You can't possibly. Stupid woman. That's all you had to say. It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented. Just the one. If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright. I understand, Your Honor. You can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there. In where?
Underwear.
Shows court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Oh.
Oh. Does that mean he's poisoned right now?
Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all. Cold Killer X, Phoenix Wright, beloved cold medicine. Hee 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 hee. Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold? If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned. What? Remember what the defendant said in his testimony? But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the incident. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some. Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine. I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence? Huh? What are you talking about? 8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace. which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. She was carrying the poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright. I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant. Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and the victim were arguing about and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is where the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim, and on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poison, cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago? 8 months ago. Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow. Easy case.
Easy case, easy life. Bitch.
Oh, come now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor? Huh? Yes, that's exactly right. Just pure desperation. I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright, ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. Oh, Mia Fey! Mia Fey! Whoa! Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? Well, I'm horrified. That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours. For the time being? Oh, is she gonna come back in the future? Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Oh, she's gonna come back in the future, and she's gonna run into Maya, and she's gonna be like, Mia! And Maya's gonna be like, what? No, that's my sister! Fucking hell, I can already see it happening.
Oh, no, I can see it if Maya is inside of
She's gonna try to kill Maya. She's gonna try to kill Maya. She's gonna be like, bring me Mia Fey. And they're gonna be like, oh, Mia's dead. And she's like, oh, well, I'm gonna kill Maya then. This is it. I'm calling it now. Well then, Mr. Judge Frank, I'll see you later too, okay? Huh? Why? Yes. I'm going to go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best.
Fig.
Yeah.
Why are the fairy roses different colors?
It's finally all over.
That's how flowers work.
Yeah, but it's
I
a
refuse
fairy
to
rose.
accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim, but even so, your
Except
witness
that-
seems to have accepted it. I don't care. Though I'm Winston Payne, and I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has said. Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this. Yes? Would you care to try this cold medicine? Now me is the one trying to poison everyone. What? Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said. There. It's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my life. So if she's trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right? You see, I'm allergic to cold medicine. And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
These sounds.
Yeah! My hair! It's flying on my beautiful hair! Oh, and that's how Mr. Payne become blind. Bald. Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Yes, Your Honor. They filed the papers for her immediate arrest. Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning. No, you
Oh, shut up.
didn't. Don't lie. Just admit you were wrong. By the way, Miss Fay? Yes, Your Honor? Was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other? Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case. Very well. I will go along with this. Mr. Payne? This can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter. It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say? It can't be true. My dear. Dolly! Achoo! Achoo! Very well then. I will go along with. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Guilty! No, just. Okay, guys, no new games. Sorry. First two games didn't exist.
The court is adjourned.
Why is there confetti?
Court is ajar. Mia, you were wonderful in there. Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg. During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius.
What the actual.
What is it with the hemorrhoids?
What is wrong with this guy?
Mr. Grossberg, do you maybe think you could stop talking about your hemorrhoids? That's rather rude. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this. Oh, Mr. Wright. Congratulations. Thanks. You know, I was thinking, go on. The Dolly I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think it was really her. What?
You're a dumbass.
Yeah, the Dolly I know could never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something. Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a little bit more. Try to grow up a little. But, out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up.
You
Eek,
don't
what
have
kind
a
of
lot
company does this guy keep? Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying, but I thought you were in the art department. Well, yeah, I am, but there's a friend that I desperately want to help, and if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time. I see. Say, Miss Fay, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself, but I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. Aww. Aww. And then she dies. It's been 5 years since I was
Way
acquitted
to
of all
ruin
charges.
the moment.
I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend, but Mia had passed on to a better place. The afterlife.
There it is.
For
There
me,
it is.
this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia is gone now, but even so, I can hear her in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of
Mia's
law,
gone
your
now.
greatest
She keeps
weapon
coming back.
your greatest weapon is your belief. 5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom, but that is a story for another day. Today. Ha ha ha. Yeah, we're probably gonna do about half of chapter 2. How many chapters in this game, Fig?
Hey, 5.
Five?
Before you start chapter 2, I want to check out Beam Machine real quick.
Oh my god. Alright, alright. Hey, it's
Oh,
the
what did
Emiya
you-
looking guy.
Why'd you send me this time? Oh. Is it the thing I think it is?
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
That's hot.
uh,
Hot.
that's
Oh,
good.
Oh man,
you should send.
that took me an hour to make, dude.
Hey, hey, Star.
What?
Here. This is what he sent me.
Oh my god, you're supposed to show me after the stream.
Well, it's fine. It's really quick. This is what he sent me.
I want to start. No, I'm not looking at this right now.
It's very quick when you click it. It immediately
No, I'm
pops
not
up.
looking at it right now.
Bruh.
He sent it to me twice in chat. I'm not looking at it right now.
That's hot.
Oh, that's hot.
The time is
That's hot.
1 a.m. Beep, 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 beep.
Yo, I don't think you should have started chapter 2, honestly.
Why?
It'll take a
Aw.
while before you.
Detective, we made it. Whew. What a relief. Glad the
Well,
jewel
she's
is
not
still
doing.
safe.
She's not doing all of chapter 2.
Yeah, I'm just doing a little bit. Oh, you said it, pal. It must have been our rock solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening up the safe just to double check? Oh my, Mr. Gumshoe is back. And then it's gone. Ah ha ha ha! Oh, we've been had! Mask to mask solutions. Out front, guards, turn on the searchlights. Ah ha 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 ha. Better luck next time, gentlemen.
Wait, is this not a murder trial? Is this a steal trial?
Ah ha ha ha. Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now.
What the fuck?
He went to the moon! We shall meet again when the next moon is full!
Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Didn't you
Okay.
just get back?
Ah ha
Yeah,
ha ha.
I'm sick, plus this video editing shit actually fucking drained my energy real quick.
Yeah, how do you think I feel?
Yeah,
I
she
was
did
like,
this for like 4 days.
Maya!
it was like dialogue.
I missed you!
There was dialogue going on in the background. Now I know how Star feels when we annoy her with Stardew Valley.
Maya's back.
I was like,
I'm happy to see her. Yeah, now you understand how painful editing is, my guy.
Don't worry, I will become America's next top editor.
Hey, Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. What are you freaking out about now? Hee hee. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are... Ha! Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and... Pearly, of course!
Damn it. So close.
Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Hee hee, haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Korean village, isn't that... That's right, it's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Ha ha ha, very funny. You can laugh all you want, but you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasure of Korean exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? Heh, same Maya,
Looking good.
different day. She's looking great.
She
This
always
young lady
looking
here
great,
is
though.
Maya Fey. Yeah, I know who Maya is. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor.
Why are we telling?
I
why are
first
you
met her
telling
2
us
years
this?
ago. When Mia fucking died. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Faye, but I usually just call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Korean Village is the home of the mysterious Korean channeling technique. Maya here is the daughter of the Korean School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right. Earth to Nick, how long are you gonna make two gorgeous women like us wait? Nope, she's still 9.
She's still 9, yep.
Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. My, Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fay Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom? Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Oh great, not the basement warehouse. I guess we should go down and say hello. I think I remember this old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Korean Village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. It's 6-leaf Korean sacred writings folding screen. If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums. Oh, Mystic Maya, look, I can't believe it. Ah, it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Korean Village. Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fay Manor on it. Yikes, you're right. I kind of want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. Piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jam onto it. Probably historic knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. Why don't you get off your station one stop early? I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Why, of course there is. Right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. Eek! A monster! You were right! Oh no, it better be the girl. It better be the girl. Huh? A monster? Oh, okay, it's you. Hi. Good evening. It's good to see you again. I know you. I'm drawing a blank on your name, though. Haha, nice to see you again, too, little miss. Ah, hello.
Andrews.
Is she a friend of yours, Nick? Now, how do you know her, Pearly?
That's
Oh,
Andrews.
Adrian Andrews. Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I am in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. How are you doing since we last talked? It has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? We met while you were kidnapped. Don't worry about it. I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle Pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory? It didn't escape my memory. I was freaking out about it the whole time. After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Oh, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Whew, that's a relief. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So what's with that face she's making? It says Organi. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Ami, right? Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Korean channeling technique, Ami Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Why, what was that creepy looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is the Korean Shichi-shito. Shichi-shito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Aw, phooey. I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look, it's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Oh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. Ha ha ha, Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. Haha, shall we head upstairs then? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined. The very next day, something terrible would happen.
Great.
Great! Nick, this is terrible! What the? You're cleaning the toilet again. I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm going to turn on the TV. Got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask the Mask. It's not a game. Mask the Mask? According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure, Lordly Taylor, you don't think... Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask the Mask, our most valuable treasure. The Korean sacred urn was stolen. What? Uh-oh. Refresh my memory a little. What's the sacred urn? It's only the most important treasure in Korean village, that's all. Look, It's right there on the poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul, namely the soul of mystic Ami Faith, founder of the Korean channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Ah, yes, that's right. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. I wonder what that happened. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? No, absolutely not. Well, teehee, there are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Korean Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn had turned out to be an important clue in that case. Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean? Mr. Nick, your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how. The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Korean school of channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't. Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, and get that sacred urn back. But I'm not a detective, I'm a lawyer. This has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask the Mask. Nick, make note of it. Mask the Mask. It was terrible. I was arrested and everything for like the second time in your life, Maya. I can't wait to see it happen again a third time. 1 year ago, the murder in Korean Village. Man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings, and this urn wound up being a key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Ami on it, but because Pearls dropped it until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces, she tried to secretly fix it. Just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts spelling either. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. Can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. Alright, I would do the investigation, but I actually want to not do that today because my throat is getting a little bit wrecked.
Riggedy wrecked, son.
Yeah, my throat is getting a little riggedy wrecked. So I think that's going to be the end of today's stream. So as I said at the beginning of the stream, I have 2 appointments on Wednesday and then 1 on Friday, so there won't be streams Wednesday, Friday. So we're probably playing Ace again on Thursday, and we're doing Fate Go tomorrow. And if I don't do Fate Go tomorrow, you all have permission to yell at me. You all have permission to yell at me if I don't do Fate Go tomorrow.
Alright, I'm holding you to that.
Alright, well, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. And I'm sorry for the scuffed schedule this week, but unfortunately, I made a lot of appointments for the same week.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, I'm gonna dip out. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
See
Have a
you
good rest
guys.
of your day. Bye-bye.